Hi everybody, it's garden season time again. This year for our little garden, we went and instead of just going and buying the plants, we went and just bought some seed packets and planted them in egg crates. And then I saw online where you can make your own little disposable planting pots out of newspaper, so we did that. And so these beans that we planted, my mother and father-in-law used to plant the lima beans, and they were so good. We'd all like fight over those beans, but we'd go help pick them and shell them and stuff. These seeds have been in our freezer since 2006, and now it's 2015, so 9 years, 6, yeah. And they still came up, but we've been meaning to get these in the ground a whole lot sooner, but it's been raining all week long. The ground's just been too muddy, so my husband's tilling it up now. And this is some oregano that I got for 99 cents. It was full, but now it's all died. And this is a sweet banana pepper plant. Something's eating on it. And then I noticed that my chives came back up from last year. So we have some cucumber to make some pickles, tomatoes, and squash. So I'll go show you my garden area while he's tilling. You probably won't be able to hear me, but he's out there tilling up the garden. We're getting ready to plant. This is our little garden section. This is about the only place we can get plants to grow. Ants just get them everywhere else. So when we get them planted, I'll show them to you. And here is our garden planted. Don't look like much now. This tomato plant right here, last year when we grew tomatoes, we grew them in the back there. And then when everything kind of got done and my husband pulled up these cages and stuff and tilled under the garden, evidently one of them decided to grow back. So yesterday when he was tilling up the garden again, I stopped him and I'm like, come here and look. And this is a tomato plant growing. So we've decided to go ahead and plant it. Now it hasn't rained, and here's some tomatoes that we grew from seed. We don't know if they're going to do any good. That's a banana pepper plant I got for 99 cents. This is another tomato plant that we saw just growing, but I don't think it's going to make it. And then we have jalapenos, we have cucumber, yellow squash, and zucchini squash. I don't think we're going to have any room for okra. And like I say, we're trying those beans. So, anyway, I'll give you updates later on. I want to show y'all my squirrels real quick. I feed them. I love sitting out on my porch watching the squirrels play. There goes one. Some of them will almost come up to me when I have some food or some bread, and when they get to looking for food, they'll about come up on the porch. So I just love watching them. This is my lemon balm that I planted about 4 years ago. Keeps coming back, and last year it grew real tall, but I cut it back some. I don't know what to do with it, but it smells real good. And there's some of my oregano coming up, and this is oregano. My rosemary died, and this is some creeping Jenny that we bought to kind of fill it in.